Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and this is Timberborn. We are on the Beaver Row map, of course in our beautiful society of Warsaw. You've all heard of Warsaw, but the humans have been and gone and that city no longer exists. Now the beavers are here to take over. We left off last time. We've done a lot of designing. Let's see my water become see-through. So we've got this, which will be our future mine state. We've got this, which will be our future bad water extraction state, with a little hole that will need filling, just so people can get access. That'll, of course, run through to here, and we will build a tunnel through the mountain. However, we are still building this for now. And we do need to make sure that our guys don't actually go down into the bad water. So I'm going to go and pause that top piece of ladder. That'll stop them going down. We are starting to make extract. We are starting to make dynamite. The extract will, of course, allow us to get tunnels. But again, as I mentioned in the last episode, we do need to make sure that we can get more scrap metal before our current metal runs out. The problem being is decontaminating this fun area, which is, yep, let's just say it's all a lot of fun. And so what we need to do, well, let's go and unpause. I can talk nonsense whilst we look at things. Can I? Hey, I got it. Now we need to cover this up as well. And to go ahead and do that, well, we need to do a couple of things. We need to get both of the maximum level overhangs. That costs us 5,000 science. After that, let's try and remember what I'm potentially looking for. We, of course, want to get tunnels. At 7,000 science. We could do with unlocking dirt, but I don't think, from my memory of the last time I was recording this for you all, that it's overly urgent. Of course, we have potentially the advanced breeding pods, but not an urgent one either. We don't need treated planks to be able to do this either. Another bonus. We, of course, are going to end up using a little bit of our metal, which, yeah, that's going to hurt a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 70. I mean, probably about 100 of our metal is going to go on getting this project up and running. We do, of course, need the actual mine. That's going to cost us treated planks, however, and 300 of them. So we are going to actually have to now look at getting that up and running. So, nope, let's turn the camera. Now, I do have a small patch of green over here, which can be used to start getting pine resin. So, let us... We do need a tapper's shack. And I'm going to go and put that into here. Yes, that'll be 500 science. We do need a forester. And then we need to mark all of this area. I'm going to put all the way up to the inside of the tubeway. And that's going to go and become pine forest. We're going to come back here and... How are we doing? Let's see. So these are ready to be harvested. We've got a fair bit over here. I think we're okay for what they're currently able to do, if I'm perfectly honest. Once we improve their efficiency, we may just fill in the gaps for the rest of kohlrabies. Or we may even, in fact, you know, chop down the kohlrabies and replace these with something else. Who only knows? We have a few other crops we can get. Cassava, soybeans, canola, of course. Corn and eggplants. Wouldn't be bad to get a little bit of canola on the go. Then maybe we could also start to get algae. And that's, of course, a food processing plant as well. Down here, we do have all of our coffee bushes, which keep dying due to the fact we keep getting contaminated water and irrigation keeps falling off. It's quite fun. We have problems. So we need a lot more metal to start doing projects like we have down here underground to make sure the contamination doesn't come down. We will, however, start to get a lot of contaminated beavers once we start doing this, because the tubeways, etc., to get there are in contaminated water. Do you see what I mean? It's very kind of swings and roundabouts style-y. Now, of course, we have gone and blocked off what should have been our entrance with a water pump. So we also kind of have that problem to deal with. I'm going to go and replace said water pump. How are we looking? Yeah, we can do that. Let's go and replace said... I'm going to... I don't remember any of the buttons anymore. I play so many games where there's so much rotation going on that I really had to think about that. We're going to go and remove this one because it's also backwards, which hurts my sensibility. And we're going to go and build those two by there. So technically we'll be one up. We could do some more water storage, which we can also go and do. That we can... go and also do coming off here. Let's go and that path in there. And let's put a pair of medium tanks in here. That will increase our water storage. That will increase our number of pumps. We're doing okay on working beavers. We've got 4 in there. Both of our builders' yards. Oh no, one's actually turned off. Most of our haulers are available. Plus the current 4 missing workers are in fact in all 4 of my science buildings, because that's just where I'm letting the overspill go to. Because we have a number cruncher, so we're not actually relying on them for science anymore. They are purely bonuses. And they probably won't last too much longer, if I'm perfectly honest. Now, we are slightly, it also seems, struggling for planks. And I don't... Well, admittedly, I've got to go and put some down here, but I don't overly know why, if I'm honest, because... I wonder if because these are just struggling to get work done. We don't have anything using planks, I don't think. Oh, whoops, I forgot to actually path up these buildings. Let's try that one. Yeah, I don't think I have things, because these are all logs. I don't think I have things using planks, so I'm a little bit confused. We will need a lot for this, so I do need to build a stockpile. I suppose I've got some being used for my gears. I mean, that doesn't use any. That doesn't use any. That doesn't, although I've not got my gears turned on. My number cruncher weirdly doesn't use any. So who is eating my planks? What am I missing or forgetting here? Once again, they are being used to build this stuff, but in general, they shouldn't be that low. I think it might just be a supply problem. Although one is doing pretty well. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I've just been building so much that they just haven't had a chance to actually recuperate. We'll give them a moment and see what happens. But yes, we shall give them a moment to see what happens. Now we're down to 18 and 20% contamination. We are very slowly recovering. That is unfortunately always the problem, is that it is a very slow recovery. And we've actually not far off getting to the end of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 10. Some parts partially built. Of course, we'll need a lot of logs, planks for these as well. Like I said, we should generally be recovering. Oh, good. We've got a water pump there. Let's go and pause this for a second. It can empty. And then we can simply destroy it. In another mind, go and replace it. Now that will only take logs, yes, and very little. In another mind, to replace it with that, and eventually a set of stairs once I'm actually ready to get this all built. Let's go and pause you. You're really not needed at the moment. You kind of are. We'll get all of those planted. And it's mostly just a case of kind of waiting. These should take a lot of planks as well and a fair few gears. And like, we're not struggling for logs. I think I might prioritize these two buildings so that they can actually keep work going and see if that makes our planks rapidly increase in number. Because yeah, we shouldn't be struggling for planks. Food and water are fine, so I'm not too worried about them, to be honest. Priority workplace and priority workplace. They're not prioritized by haulers, but again, I'm not too worried. Everything's going okay. So yes, let's just see if we can start building up some planks, because this is going to take a lot. And I can't ignore it forever, unfortunately. And we'll see how fast this level decreases, because, well, we are continuing to pour water back into it to make sure we can continue to pump water out of here. Although I'm thinking you can actually be paused, to be honest. With our dynamite factory on the go and our extractor on the go, which also now uses bad water, I don't think we have a worry about these things being filled. In fact, I think my worry is them having no bad water at all. You guys are all pumping away like crazy. What are we down to? 15%? Wow. May even be able to venture in there without contamination. We can get another drought. We may be able to cheekily get in there next session and get building. Of course, we do need to really stockpile some. Oh, now there's a point. What do these take? 20 metal blocks, 40 metal blocks, 60 metal blocks. Another what? 20. There's about 100 metal blocks. There's about 100 down there. That is most of our metal blocks. We don't actually really have any to spare. Before we are, in fact, able to get in here. Of course, the thing holding us back with that is you do need 300 treated planks. But, ladies and gentlemen, 300. We're currently still growing our pine forest. I might just, to be honest with you, go and occupy that little square as well. Because, you know, I'd hate to find out that I don't actually have enough pine trees. That would be a little bit devastating. I can, of course. It takes planks as well. It's alright, we can pause on those. Let's stockpile some up for this build. Although, again, I suppose I should stockpile some up for the 300? 300 I need for that building as well. We need to get a few more gears back as well. We'll also take planks. Yeah, we're about to become very, very plank heavy. Very, very plank heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what we've said everyone? 5? I mean, I feel like I could probably do 7, and I feel like I was maybe leaning that way. Which is why I went and got myself a better food cushion. With the extra water pump now and the increase in water capacity, I feel like I can. It's nice and built. I feel like I can get a few more beavers, so let's go ahead and do that. Place it in was there. I might put another one beside it as well, but we'll find out. Let's get a few more beavers first, and that'll cover the extra few jobs I have. And I will probably as well turn this builder set back on. So we're missing 7, but again, 4 of them are the inventors. So there's 3 places that are missing. And there you go, it's my builders. With the increase from building this, we should get enough to cover that easy with a few injuries. That's a good point. I need to be getting lots of extract because I think it's going to be shortly time for some good old-fashioned green bath opportunities. If you catch my drift. So I am going to go and this in. Simply because, yep, that's a nice bit of science. Beaver welfare, I believe. Well, what does a contamination bath cost me? 20 planks again, 5. So we'll put 2 of them in here. Just what nicely fits. And, yeah. Why not? Like I say, we're also going to have to get some gears again coming up shortly. But as this might be built in slight spurts, as of course we want our contamination to be as low as possible. What are we down to? 12%. Oh, very nice. 11%. We do, of course, have this metal here as well. Which, if we can get this low enough, that might actually be the option to get things going. We'll have to see what we get at the end of this cycle, basically. If we get another drought, I will be so happy. So happy. If we get another drought, we are in. Ooh, our wood is actually going down a little bit now we're focusing on logs. Who would have thought? Yeah, so that might also just allow us to build the beginning bit of this. Like I said, use up some of our logs. And, yeah, keep things moving, basically. Are all you guys working? Yes, all you guys are working. How are you doing? Let's unpause you briefly. And, of course, I need more housing on that point. I'm going to be getting a good 10 extra beavers. Now, housing costs me logs. Now, I can deal with that. The question is where to put them. Do you know what? We are going to say goodbye to these 2. And we are going to replace it with a temporary barracks block. Now, it's not where I want it to be. And it's not where it's going to finish. But it will do for now. As we are going to start to get more and more homeless beavers. We have a drought announced. Glorious. I thought that just came up, but I was paying no attention whatsoever. 11% and 10%. As we continue to pump and continue to clean out this water. Look at it. It almost looks blue. Almost. Now that is on a slightly lower priority. We'll make this one a slightly lower priority and unpause it. That puts us up to 10. That's okay. So that's basically 8 builders. And I'm just going to go and remove these as well. 8 builders and... oh, that's it now, actually. So as we get more and more workers, we get more and more builders, and things will start to go a bit faster. Lots of planks coming in. Our pine trees are most of the way there. That's what, about 3 days? Maybe? About 3.5 days of growing left, I think. Plenty of time to keep getting more and more planks. The supply is all good. Will last 100 hours with no one using it. I don't know if it goes down if someone doesn't use it. Network power demand and supply 1525 versus 1450. That's also because, for instance, buildings like this. Let's go ahead and pause you. Ah, no, which so supply demand I had read that the wrong way around. So we are still going to be good by about 100 power, which is good. This power upgrade. Oh, what a difference it's making. We're able to have all of this going, freed up so many of my beavers. Just, it's been absolutely beautiful. So 9%, you saw that change here first. 7? No, still 9 as well. Okay, so we're getting to the point where things are in fact just cleaning out a little bit. And we are in fact... I'm going to go and pause these two so I can turn these two on. Because we are running out of bad water. And these guys are not going to be pumping that efficiently, if I'm honest. Because they are kind of struggling to get bad water down here now. And so let's get some faster pumping on the go. And yes. Make it so we're not so worried about our bad water supply. 8% contamination. I'm going to go and unpause both of these two. Let's get some more scrap metal. We may get some contaminated beavers, but hey, we're ready for them. And to be honest with you, if I get 2 contaminated beavers, I'm just going to turn them back off. Just want to get a bit more scrap metal. Makes me feel safer to know that we will have a little bit more of a cushion. Because like I said, this whole thing's going to take about 200. What? How are we doing? We're doing quite nicely, actually. And of course, once we get to the corners, things are going to start to be built so much faster. And the drought has started. The drought has started. Now this will cut off shortly. Beaver is injured. Building lacks materials. Building lacks workers. Let's see, what building lacks materials? So we've got no unwell beavers yet. We'll keep an eye on it as soon as we get a couple of unwell beavers. Building lacks power. Oh, we've hit a drought point. Oh, that is going to be a bad time for beavers to get unwell, isn't it? Well, let us then... pause these buildings and get some builders on the go, quite frankly. And get some more of this being built. Whilst we're on a pause. 263 planks. That's very nice as well. And... oh, 1 beaver is unwell. 1 beaver is unwell. Keep an eye on them. Like I said, keep an eye. Once we get 2 unwell beavers, you're getting cut off. And, oh, we are not going to have our bath back for 7 days. Yeah, 3 buildings lack power. That's all right. They can just stay turned on. They don't take any workers. And like I said, we'll continue to build this a little bit faster. Potentially even make some of our logs back, because with targeted... wait. With targeted plank industry on the go, they were getting used up pretty fast. Ingredients. Ah, mushrooms. That's what was there a second ago. I just missed disappearing. Still 1 unwell beaver. We're not up to 2 yet. Of course, being unwell, they can still work. That's fine. Goes to 1 contaminated. This one on the left gets paused. Building lacks materials, so that's fine. That's all good. Yes. Another row finished. The construction is coming along quite nicely. Pine trees. Ooh, the pine trees are grown. They will take another, what is it, 7 days? So by the end of drought, I'll basically turn these back on. Or turn that on. It's not really back on, is it? By the end of drought, I'll turn that on. And we'll start getting our pine resin. And of course, we need somewhere for pine resin to be stored. Now, it does get stored in a warehouse, if I remember my things correctly. Yep, pine resin, it does. So let us build us a warehouse. Let us send that ladder up there. I do love the ladders mod. It's the only mod I'm using, because it is glorious, and I truly cannot believe these guys don't have better storage. I mean, even if they did, to be fair, I still have to work this out somehow, but either way, I do love the ladders mod. Logs? Oh, and 80 planks. Ouch. Out of all that hard. And our logs are actually struggling to go up. Bit shocking considering my logging industry. But I guess now with all the extra builders, they are just being used up that fast for construction. And wait till we get to towards the corner pieces and we can start making 2 rows at the same time. My logs are really going to struggle then. They are struggling quite a lot. I mean, by the looks of it, I could probably support another lumberjack. Problem would be getting him a decent supply. The logs, I mean, because up here he's got almost nothing. Down here would be good. And I think I did at one point. Want to do another one. I mean, we've got all these trees which are looking pretty... 2%, so that's just been farmed. You know what? Let's mark that for demolition. And then let's come along and put that as a sturdy oak tree. Come and put another lumberjack in here. That's gonna help top us up. He'll actually start chopping down all these trees down here. Could get a little bit further, but unfortunately this guy cannot. Although he can. We can get a little bit further. Oh, okay, those two will never get chopped down, but hey, he'll get these few extras. And yeah, he can't get down. No, he can't get down to that shelf. He can, however, get a little bit further down there. Let's mark them for chopping. Make sure they are... Oh, and all of these need to be marked as well. He can definitely now get access to. And he can definitely replenish. Or we can go a little bit further as well. I mean, he can easily cover everything. He can go one shy on the top level. Let's get those planted in as well. Beautiful. Well, that should keep our logging industry going. Oh, we missed our mark. And we got 81 extra scrap. So we have 2 unwild beavers and 1 contaminated. So we went above the number of 2. We're now on 3. And they will unfortunately stay that way for another couple of days. We do, however, though, have 1 beaver who needs employment. So we are doing quite well on that one. Plenty of bad water because we stopped using it in a drought. That's going to replenish nicely. We'll turn those off. These guys can try and keep it going. What are we up to? 6% and 7%. We're looking pretty good. But obviously, once we start throwing our builders down into this, it's going to look pretty bad. Because we're going to be getting a lot of contaminated beavers. But we do need to start working our way down that way. I'm going to go and unlock this so we know it's unlocked. So yes, we do need 300 treated planks for this and a couple of hundred for this. We need an extra 100 and something gears back, so, you know, about 800 planks. Okay, it looks like we're slowly recovering. Ever so slowly. Of course, it might be that these guys are in fact getting full. It doesn't look like it. We'll have to keep an eye on that. It doesn't look like it. We're going to put you up to 10. That should also help things out as well. We're only missing 1 beaver. We're up to 61, so we're still going to get a few more above that as well. So numbers are looking pretty good. Although we have paused our industry, which is going to take 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 7. 8 once we get everything back up and running. So yeah, we'll pretty much be at our limit by that point. That's all good. How are we looking? It's going back up. Why is it going up? How is it going up? There should be no contamination whatsoever coming. I suppose maybe because we're pumping out good water faster than we're pumping out bad water. I mean, that I suppose does actually make sense. Go and pause one of these. That should help a little bit. And of course, we've got so much water, so I'm not worried about that. Logs are coming back quite nicely. We are going to be, as I said, on... Yep, oh, we're on the corner here. That's going to be 2 being built at the same time. And we've got a little bit of time till we reach that here. But yes, plenty of glorious building coming out. Drought cycle has ended. So that's good, because now we should get more clean water coming down to here, which will help a little bit with the contamination. Although these pools are so big, it's a long time battle. But more importantly, our industry should come back at some point soon, once these have managed to fill up. Whenever they're ready. Of course, this will be a lot faster once I have done these. And of course, I want to get these as well, which is lots of dynamite, lots of metal, which we don't have, and 300 gears. That will make sure that they are permanently open. Look how fast it goes when you can get 2 going at the same time. It's beautiful. And then, of course, what did we need? Apart from power? So we can actually get some more numbers. We needed another 5,000 science. Ouch. Is the only way I can go and describe that is... Ouch. Oh, here you go. Here comes the clean water again. Or cleanish water. I don't actually know quite how contaminated it is, but it looks pretty good. There's only a slight iridescent glow to it. Just like there's only a slight iridescent glow to a couple of my beavers. We've got 3 contaminated beavers. Oh, power's coming back. Power is back. The beavers can go and bathe themselves clean. At least this guy can. He's getting himself in there. Refuses to work. Yeah, that happens. A little bit too close there. Go on then, lads. Bathe yourself clean. As it slowly drops off. Very couple of days and bathing themselves in beautiful, cleaning, glowing green water. You know, because what else do you use to clean yourself with if it's not glowing and green? 7%. Can we boast a 5? No, it's still a 6. Oh, there's the other poor guy. Now, of course, the only thing that they do is collect food, etc. So having these all the way up here away from the food is not the best. Same with sick beds. The only thing they in essence do is have to go and feed themselves. So having them a little bit closer to your food source is always good. But, yes. We are... Alright, as soon as we've cured one of them, we'll take the plunge and we'll open up the possibility for more of them. Okay, that's the guy that didn't make it, but he's looking pretty good. He, of course, should disappear first, and the other one will come back. But yes, we'll keep going. We've got 4 people willing to cover for contamination. That's what I'm going to say they're willing to do. So I say that, let's unpause our plank buildings. That's the 4 workers gone. In fact, that's a straight shift. We had 4 spare. We lost 3 of them. We'll get them back through cleaning contaminated beavers. Oh, can I? No, it's not going to give me the beaver. Beaver. Got him. Oh, he's pretty good. He's not bad either, but then this guy's going to lose his spot when he wanders off, which he just did. And he's going to be taken by the other guy. Alright, we've got one job space missing. What I'm going to do... I'm going to build that set of stairs and open up this construction. That's going to kick off in the morning. And we're going to go and get a bit more construction done. We're also going to go and contaminate a few more beavers, unfortunately. But these guys are close-ish. Being ready to go. How are we doing on bad water? We're completely full because I haven't turned on either of my bad water buildings. We'll keep an eye. Obviously, if I start getting a bunch of unwell beavers, we'll pause this construction. Yes, here comes a lot of my planks about to be used. We're only on 6% contamination. It's not too high. And hey, you never know. Maybe we'll be lucky and get another drought. At which point then we can keep things going in the right direction, quite frankly. Keep the contamination going on a downward spiral. Which is just beautiful to see, I tell you. Not quite full. Not quite full. We can keep pumping minimalistic bad water. Do nothing but sheer work and hard effort. And then, oh, would you look at that? Now a little bit delayed because we have to build these two before we can get around here. Then we'll be able to build this, which won't take very long. Start to build the ladder, which is going to cost us a lot of planks. 6-foot thing. There's a good 10 there, so there's about 60 planks. Build this, and we're almost building these as well. We're not far off, ladies and gentlemen. We're not far off at all. And then we have started to open up this as well. No unwell beavers yet, and we've cleaned one of the other ones up. He's no longer contaminated. Oh! These guys are swimming around the long way. That's a lot longer in contaminated waters. That is a lot longer in contaminated waters. They won't do that for too much longer, though, because there's only one or two more pieces. Too far from a district building. There you go, so they'll stop doing that already. No unwell beavers yet. And we are just down to 2 contaminated beavers. Just 2. And we have 2 people missing from jobs. Well, looks like those numbers will work out. Oh. And he's back to it. He's not. He's almost back to it, and then he needed to go grab a quick drink of water. And he's... Oh, does he actually need to go to bed? He's so close to being cured. Oh, he does. I didn't think they actually needed to. Well, hopefully he grabs a snack on his way out as well. Because otherwise, he's going to go up there and come back down and probably not quite be cured again. 1 contaminated beaver. Nobody unwell yet. And this will continue to push itself forward. It's not going to be suddenly massively done. And yep, this is now on its final pieces as well. This continues to be built across. Yep, we've got our sluices coming up as well. Absolutely fantastic work. Then we'll have a couple of beavers here and there. Where is... I mean, he should be cured now, pretty much. There you go, he's cured. He is cured. No contaminated beavers whatsoever. We're down to a 5% and a 4% contamination. So that's looking pretty good. I think I am going to risk and unpause one of these. Get a bit more scrap metal. We've got a little bit from our last go, but, you know, that's only 40 more metal blocks. Let's see if we can get a bit more. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, with our beautiful tubeway starting to appear through our barely contaminated waters, with our bad water diversion dam. It's not really that much of a dam. It's not really a dam at all. It's a containment box. I mean, I'm not quite sure what you really would call it, but that's almost finished. Our pine is on the go. That's a good point. I needed to unpause him. He's going to start grabbing us pine resin. You're going to be assigned to hold pine resin. And then we can start to make treated planks. Only 300 needed for us to be able to go ahead and grab those. Now, these take 180, so I will need 2 of them. And so let's just go and prep these. Do I have... there's my ladder. It's all good. We can put the ladder in the same place. That across there. Path on top. Mark both of these for the future treated planks so we can go ahead and get our mine. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the episode. So we've got our pine online. Nicely rhymes that. We've started to build out here. We have started to reclaim our scrap metal. We are down in 4%. Look at it. It almost looks 100% clean. Look how blue it looks. Look how fresh it looks. We've got a little bit of contamination coming out of here compared to here. This is probably... I would honestly say that this could be clean. This might all be down all the way on 0% contamination. This one is not. I don't know why. Oh, it's a lot bigger, to be fair. But this might be down on 0% contamination, ladies and gentlemen. That certainly looks like it is. We just have to get this bit cleaned out. Eventually. Future problems. And so like I said, yes, we have started to build to what will be very much our future platform. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, that is the end of the episode. I think we've made great progress. We will, of course, continue to push forward as we continue to play in Porsaw. And so until next time, as per always, I do hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.